Oh, hey, how you doing?
Good. I saw a clip of you the other day.
Oh, yeah, what's the clip?
Like Isaiah Martin was like cooking you based off your data from the
Oh,
data.
yeah, that's true. You watched that whole debate?
Yeah, and then you posted on Threads and you got ratioed.
I did, yeah, that's true. You know what's interesting about that debate? In that first part of the debate, he actually cited the wrong data and they never fact-checked him. The data he cited is actually from UCLA, Berkeley, and they exclude a bunch of criminal convictions as part of the data. That's why their number is 43% instead of 70%. If they had actually fact-checked them honestly, but we all know Jubilee is like super left-wing. By the way, I debated him that first time around. 7 minutes, and they only showed about 5 minutes of it. The second time, I debated him for almost half an hour. They cut it down to 14 minutes. That's how dishonest they are. I crushed them the entire time. They have to take most of the stuff out.
So is that why you still got ratioed?
I got ratioed because there's a lot of lefties that follow Jubilee, but I have several clips that are going viral on my Instagram that it's pretty much the opposite. He's looking pretty bad.
So you knew it was left wing and you insisted on going on?
Yeah, of course. Why not go? It's fun. Tomorrow I'm debating a leftist. Tomorrow I'm debating Ethan Klein. So.
Ethan Klein?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going on his show. I'm debating him.
That's looking at a challenge though.
Huh?
You debate Hassan Piker.
Yeah, if he'll debate me.
Oh, he'd gladly debate you.
I mean, from what I've heard, he like runs away from Destiny. So. Destiny, yeah. He's also a leftist streamer.
I know, but they've like been on the same platform before. They don't really.
Yeah, but he never debates Destiny. I'd love to see him debate Destiny and get crushed. I'm pretty sure Destiny would crush him.
Do you think Destiny would crush you?
I don't know. He actually wants to debate me. We're setting it up, so we'll see. We'll see pretty soon.
Interesting.
I reached out.
You're running for what district is it again? I know it.
District 30.
What?
District 30.
30.
Yeah, it's Adam Schiff's old seat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why are you running for Congress now? Weren't you just doing YouTube like not too long ago?
I've always been doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since 2010.
Yeah, but like now your videos just don't get like people just hate on you now.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You can't make everybody happy.
That's true. Oh, you go back to those reaction videos, dude. I missed that.
Did you watch them?
Yeah, Deaf Noodles, dude. Come on.
Did you watch my old videos too? No, they were kind of gay. Let's be honest.
Kind of gay. You're wearing a UCLA shirt with them like the
cat ears. The cat ears. I look like a furry.
Mind if I take a flag?
Yeah, go ahead. Here.
Put this up on my dorm.
I got some American flag pins too. If you want, you can grab some too. If you want.
So Deaf Noodles, like, what will it take for you to like be on someone else's show?
I'm going tomorrow on someone else's show.
No. I mean like a.
Oh no, I thought you was.
Oh,
you finished?
I was just gonna ask him a couple more questions.
Go ahead, man.
I appreciate you. Yeah, but like a student, like on campus. I mean.
I've debated several. I mean, anybody who wants to come up, we can talk. Or be on somebody's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, just contact me. I'll do it. I'm open to talking to anybody. Do you have a show? I'll talk to you. I'll go on your show.
It'll be less of a debate, more like a conversation.
Yeah. Just hit me up on Instagram.
I think I already do have your Instagram. It's just Deaf.
It's Deaf Noodles.
Okay.
No, I'm banned on Twitter and on TikTok. So.
Are you on
Truth? Get banned?
Yeah.
I have the handle on Truth Social. I just don't post. Why did I get banned? On TikTok, I got banned. They didn't tell me, and they said it was a permanent ban. I've created other accounts. They ban them within like minutes. On Twitter, it's the same thing. It's been the same thing for 5 years. First time I got banned on Twitter was like 2021.
For what?
They didn't tell me.
Never told me. Banned?
I was banned for 2.5 years. They let me back like a month before Elon took over, and then they let me back for they banned me as soon as he took over again. So
you've never appealed or anything?
I've appealed numerous times. I actually know people who work at X, and they tried to figure it out, but they can't. I think I pissed off the wrong person.
Whatever happened to that one guy that destroyed your setup?
Which guy?
Oh, the guy that came in.
Oh, that ripped it up? That was with
with
Riley. That was a friend of mine. I got like maybe 5 minutes after that. So we don't know.
That was your friend, or you were with a friend?
I was with him. Yeah, Riley's the other guy. He comes here too. So
Cooked by that one guy.
he got cooked.
Yeah, he got cooked. I was watching.
Oh, Riley, the suit guy.
Yeah, he comes with suits. Yeah,
he's a background character. I see him in every.
He's a background.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Dead ass. Like, where is he? Let me talk.
He was in DC. We were just talking about this. He was in DC, I think. He's like traveling everywhere.
Like he's there, but like he's not in that echelon with like people. Like, Yeah, I think he was there when Mehdi Hassan was
Where are
on.
you from?
Of course. I
Wait,
got a
I was
quick
better-
question.
Where do you think I'm from?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why do you think ICE is good?
Because I believe our country should have should be able to be sovereign and enforce its border laws.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's the difference between somebody from Africa and somebody from America?
I mean, they're born in different places and live in
Okay,
different
what does
places.
that mean though? What does that mean? Well, this is Earth. This is like
Yeah.
the land is
Well, the
land is
that
free.
skirts the issue.
For real,
Africa,
the land is free.
Africa also has borders. They also enforce their borders. In
I
fact,
understand
there are a
that, but
lot
my
of Americans.
no, that's not the question.
In fact, there are
the
a lot of
question was, you know, said, what's the difference between
they're human
the
beings.
two?
I mean, there are genetic differences. If you're talking
What-
male and
what's
female,
the-
there's
what's-
X and Y chromosomes. There's
Okay, let
several
me ask you
differences
this.
between human beings.
Okay, here's my third question. Do they both have two hands?
Do they both have two hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both have 2 feet?
Depends. Not everybody has the same.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, do they both have a head?
Do they both have a head?
Yeah.
Depends. Some people are born with two
Okay,
heads.
okay, let me ask you a question. Can we say for safety reasons they're both born in different countries, but they're both human beings, correct?
Yeah, but
I would say
there's different forms of human beings.
Are you
But that's not. Do you understand that? That's not a valid. That's not a valid argument
Which
for borders.
type of what is your
That's not a
definition
valid
of a
argument for
different form
borders
of-
or immigration.
To me, I don't think it should be enforced because the Earth is free.
So
for
why don't you
everybody.
try? Why don't you try to just go down to Mexico without, like that?
Well,
Try to
I'm
go
from-
down to
I'm from
Brazil.
here. I'm from Santa Clara.
But I'm saying try to go down to a foreign country. Try to go to Japan. See if
Yeah,
they let you in.
I'm a military veteran.
Try
I've been
to go to
countries.
Canada. See if they let you in.
I've been to all four countries. They cool with me. It's all humanity.
You
at the end
can't.
of
You
the day.
cannot go to Japan without a
No,
visa. You
I-
cannot go to Brazil without a
Hold
visa.
on, you can go to Japan with a visa.
With a visa. I said without a
Without-
visa.
Yeah, you can go to
You
Japan
can go to
without
Japan.
a
You can
visa.
go
There
to
you
Japan
go.
without a visa,
You can go to
and you
Japan
can just
without a
move there
visa.
without a visa.
You can't move there.
Oh,
but you
okay.
can
My
go there,
question
right?
is.
You cannot go to Brazil without a visa.
So back to my other question.
There are other
Why do you
countries
think
that
ICE is
require a
good?
visa.
Why do you think ICE is good?
I think border enforcement is a right that every
But like
country
I asked
has
you before, so
to
what's the
enforce its
difference between
borders.
somebody born
ICE,
from Africa
ICE
and
ICE is a
America?
border enforcement agency.
Okay,
it's
what's
it's
the difference?
internal
Should there
removals.
be? I don't think there should be.
It's
borders
interior
enforced
removals.
If it's a humanity issue. You know
No,
what
it's
I'm saying?
not.
It don't matter.
Absolutely
You know what
not.
I'm
A
saying?
country has.
If
You
I, as an
fought. You
American-
fought
if
for.
I, as an American,
Did you
if
fight?
I, as an
Hold on.
Ameri-
You said you're a veteran, right?
Yeah, correct.
Did you fight for the global army or did you fight for the American army?
I fight for everybody. I fought
but
for the global army.
that's not what I asked you.
I fought for the global army.
no.
I fought for the whole
American
world.
army isn't the global army.
I fought for the whole world.
The American
I went
army
to
isn't the
Iraq
global army.
and fought for the whole
If
world,
you
bro.
fought, if you fought for the American army, you fought for
For the
that's
whole
paid by our
world.
tax
That's
with
what
our
you
tax
do.
money.
You fight for the whole world. When you're in the military, sir,
Wait,
you're
were your opponents?
representing the world.
Who did you fight against?
You representing the
Who
world.
did you fight against?
A different country.
No, but what country? You fight
Iraq.
against the Iraq? Okay,
Correct.
Iraq. Did they think that you were fighting for them?
Yes,
Oh, they were like
They-
shooting
absolutely.
at you and saying,
Absolutely.
he's fighting for us.
absolutely.
That's what they were doing.
Yeah, because I
I
listen,
think the Iraqis
if you
would have
listen to what
somewhat
I'm
of a
saying,
different
I
point of
ran
view
a
on
Turk
that.
shack when I was in Iraq. I had with different Sheeny and different Suites.
Uh-huh.
They wanted me. They supported us because they had they
I
wanted
can't
a
debate two people at once.
democracy
Hold on.
just like America. So they got their democracy just like America. They wanted the same thing just like we had, and that's what we gave them back in that
Do
time.
you
when
think
we
that
was
they,
at war.
they appreciated it?
Of
Are they
course
happy?
did. Nobody.
did?
Hey,
Is
let me
that-
tell you something.
Are you sure
Do you
about that?
think? Do you think people?
wait, you're making an
Hold on,
argument for
time out.
imperialism
Do you
right
think
now?
people appreciate
hold
shit as a whole, sir?
Hold up.
That's
Let me get a word. Can I
part
get a
of
word
the
in?
human element.
Can I get a word in?
No, I was in the middle of talking. And
Okay, so finish your point.
I said people don't appreciate stuff in general.
Uh-huh.
So you can't judge that. I know what you're saying. I know why you think ICE is good. Because you're an American, they're not American, and you don't want them in here because they're not American.
Okay,
that don't matter.
It's a genetic fallacy.
It
You're creating a
don't
whole
matter.
narrative
That
around
doesn't
who
matter,
I am
bro.
and what you assume
It
that I
doesn't
am.
matter, bro.
Now, my question is, my question for you is,
I'm listening.
so you just made a broad imperialistic argument
No, I
by
didn't.
saying you
I
represent
just
by
spoke
saying
my
the
truth.
American army represents the global army and that you're bringing freedom or democracy to Iraq, and they all of them accepted. There wasn't a single person in Iraq.
I didn't say all that. I said the ones I worked with did. The ones I worked with did.
So yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But you understand how Iraq isn't just like a country without borders now, right? How they're a country
just like
with
America
borders.
should be a country without borders. This
America?
is Earth, so this
Why-
is a
why should
planet.
America not have
this
borders?
Is not, this ain't no borders. Everybody's human. Everybody should
Why
be
should
able
America
to
not
live
have any
to
borders?
go anywhere they want.
But why-
at any time.
But why should America not have any borders? Why is America the only country that should not have any borders?
Nobody should have any borders, in my opinion.
So
Everybody is
how's your
human.
tax money used then? How do you choose your leaders if you don't have a structure around the country?
I don't do that. I politic
So you
myself.
want
I lead
anarchy?
myself.
So you want anarchy?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not anarchy. That's freedom.
No, if you don't have a
You want
structured
control and
government, you have
obedience.
anarchy.
That's what you want. You want control and obedience. You want to.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that. I said I want
somebody up here to tell somebody down here that's not from where you from what to do.
You're putting words in my mouth. That's not what I said.
I said that's what I think.
Exactly. You're assuming what I think without even allowing me to speak.
That's what I think ICE represents.
Okay, I understand. Well, every country has a right to enforce its borders. It has a right to enforce its immigration laws. In fact, America receives more immigrants to America than any other country in the world. Japan received 400 people last year. America received 1.2 million legal immigrants.
This is a human being at the end of the day.
Well, this isn't an argument about. This isn't a biology
This is a
argument.
bit much. What's
Okay.
your name?
Dennis.
Dennis?
Yes. What's your name?
Lily.
Pleasure to meet you, Lily.
Where'd you grow up?
Where do you think I grew up?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It seems like you have an assumption. That's why you're asking.
Where do you think I grew up?
I
Seems
can't
like you have
tell.
an assumption about my assumption.
No, but
Dennis.
you're the one who presented the question. I'm not the one who started asking you where you're from. Clearly, you
Can
have.
you just answer the question? Like,
I
we're
want to
just having a
understand
talk
it. You
right
have an
now.
assumption. I want to understand what your assumption is.
Based on your emotions, how you felt about what I was doing. That's how you did that.
Where do you think I grew up?
West side.
West Side?
California.
No, I did not.
Okay.
You can't tell the Jersey accent?
Oh, of course.
I
you're
did not grow
Jersey.
up in Jersey, by the
Of
way.
course, you're Jersey man.
I did not grow up in Jersey, by the way.
Okay,
Where do you think I grew up? I have a Jersey accent, but I didn't grow up in Jersey.
Upstate New York.
No, I lived in New York for many years, but no.
Okay, so are you gonna keep rage baiting me, or are you just gonna tell
I'm
me?
not rage baiting you. I'm just having a conversation. If you feel a specific way, that's on you. You have to have control over your emotions. So, I'll just tell you the story. I was born in New Jersey. My
I know
parents.
you like hearing yourself talk.
Well, you asked where I'm from,
Go
so I'm
ahead.
going to tell you. I was born in New Jersey. My parents were here on a work visa. Before my first birthday, they moved back to where they were from, Brazil, and that's where I grew up. I lived in Brazil until I was 12. Then I was sent to boarding school in Florida, and then I moved to New York after college, and I worked in New York for 10 years, and I've been here for 10 years
Why'd you move here?
for work.
What do you do? Why are
Does
you
it matter?
here at 3:15 p.m.?
Does it
on a
matter?
Tuesday?
Does it matter what I do?
Yeah.
Are you that upset that I'm here?
With the fucking JBL speaker?
What, the JBL speakers, what triggered you?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm a horrible person?
Did I
Thank
say
you.
that?
You're free to your opinion.
Did I say that?
No, she said it. I didn't say you said it.
So what do you do for work?
What do you think I do?
You haven't asked me a single question about myself. Is
So
this a
tell me about
conversation?
yourself. I asked you your name.
Lily.
Exactly, Lily.
Okay, yeah.
So tell me, why do you dislike the sign?
Have you seen their hiring practices?
Educate me.
Oh, Lord. Okay. There was a journalist. She's from Oregon. She applied to be an ICE agent. Then she was interviewed for 6 minutes. Obviously, they took her resume, and she writes a lot of anti-ICE articles.
Uh-huh.
She was hired.
That actually means that they're a fair organization, that they'll hire even people who are critical of them.
Do you think a 6-minute interview is a fair organization?
As far as I know, they're trying to grow it as much as possible so that they can deport as many people as possible. So when you're trying to hire as many people as possible, yes, your hiring practices, you're going to lower the standard. In fact, the LAPD did the same thing. They lowered their physical standards so they could bring more women into the force. That's one thing that they did, and it actually ended up backfiring on them, and they ended up having to get rid of like a few hundred people that just left, and now they're having to revert back to the higher standards. Same thing happened with the fire department. That's part of the reason why our fire, departments were so weak during the Palisades fire and all the fires that happened. They lowered the hiring standards.
Yes, I'm aware.
So,
Okay. So why are you here on Tuesday, 3 p.m., 3:15?
it's 3:18.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry to fact check you in real time.
Yeah. So what are you doing here? What do you do for work?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I'm an American with an opinion, and I set up a table to have a discussion.
Yeah.
That's how this country works. I can do this wherever I want, whenever I want.
With the speaker too.
That's fine.
Where do you get the funds for that?
I work.
Where?
Does it matter? Are you going to try to get me fired?
Sorry, I'm a student. I have other things to do.
Well, you care a lot about where I work. Okay.
Yeah, because who
I love
pays
you
for this? Who are you talking to?
She flipped me off.
Yeah.
Somebody came by and flipped me off. What else?
When are you gonna leave?
Definitely not right now.
When are we gonna deport you off Bruin Walk?
You can't deport me. I'm an American citizen.
Did you go through the fire marshal?
Did I go through the fire marshal?
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Why not?
Because this is a free speech zone.
Is it?
Are you thinking of filing a complaint against student activities? Are you a narc? That would be kind of counterintuitive. If you hate ICE and you're for ACAB, to be a narc would be kind of hypocritical, if you see what I'm saying.
Have I said anything?
No, but you're insinuating.
Exactly.
You're insinuating. I see where the logic is going.
I'm glad you can follow logic.
I can. Anything else?
So how long are you gonna stay here for?
Stay here for a minute.
A minute.
Yeah, a few minutes.
Okay.
Like, a few more. It's 3:19 right now.
Yeah. So when are you gonna leave?
Not now, definitely not now.
3:23.
Why, you want to talk afterwards? I will hang out and talk if you want to do that once I pack
No.
everything up. Do you have class? What's your major?
I got out of class.
You're skipping class?
No, no, as in I just left.
Oh,
class.
okay. All right, well, good for you.
Oh, did I just hear an insinuation?
Okay.
Ooh, did you get that? Thank you.
What's your major?
Guess.
Biology. What, is that a bad thing? Biology's great. Biology's
like
a
a
noble
bio
field.
major?
Huh?
Do I look like a bio major?
What does a bio major look like? That's kind of presumptuous to say that bio majors look a specific way. It's kind of saying a lot about the way you think.
What do you think my major is, other than bio?
Women's studies.
Is it because I'm wearing pink?
I don't know. You seemed really offended when I said you were a bio major. Most bio majors I know are really smart. I was actually giving you a compliment, and you
Thank
got
you.
really triggered.
I'm not a STEM person.
Poli-sci? That's a good guess. Are you poli-sci?
No.
Anthropology?
No.
I'm just going to say whatever you say. Are you law major?
I wish.
Yeah, of course. I
No,
have pins
law
here, too, if
majors
you
don't
want.
exist here.
There's no law school?
There's a law
Are you
school,
a
but
film
there's
major?
no undergrad.
Film major?
No.
I don't know.
Time is ticking.
I've tried everything. I mean, I said a lot. At some point, the game gets old.
Yeah, I think the game is getting old right now.
It is?
Yeah.
We're all getting old, technically. We're about 5 minutes older than we were when you first pulled up.
Right, your sign should start withering away.
It will eventually. That's how it works. If you were a bio major, you'd know.
Yeah, that's why I'm still standing here, watching it wither.
It won't wither in your lifetime, unless somebody comes up and does what they did last time I was here, which is just rip up the sign.
They ripped it up,
Yeah, somebody
and you
ripped
made
it
a
up.
new one? Did you change
Yeah,
the
I mean,
color?
that's like a $2 piece of cardboard.
Okay, but how much was the JBL speaker with the funds that you get from work? For some reason, you're at here 3 p.m. Tuesday.
What, you want to destroy my property? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just asking where you get the funds from.
I make money. I work.
Where do you work?
Does it matter?
Oh,
Does it matter where I work?
If it's an honest living and
why is he not saying it if it's an honest living?
Because, I mean, these guys know what I do for a living.
What does he do?
commentary, local videos.
On YouTube?
Yeah. And
Is this gonna get posted?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you should have like a people should consent sign just to go with
I mean,
your little
walking up and
practices.
stopping in front of the mic is consent.
But qualitative research needs to be caveated by a I consent.
Wait, so you're a statistics major?
I said qualitative.
You made a choice. In the scope of free will, you made a choice.
Exactly.
So,
I did. And I'm continuing to make a choice.
well, lucky for you, most of my audience is just lefties who hate right-wing people. So you'll probably get a lot of support. They'll be like, "Yes, go Queen," and they'll be like, "Oh, Dennis sucks. She's an asshole."
Oh, don't do that. You're undermining your own audience. You gotta-
That's true. That's true. That's true. I do have some right-wing. It's primarily on like Instagram
Yeah. Probably not.
and Facebook. Not Threads. No, on Threads, like I will post anything and they will go like, "Die." That's it.
I guess you have to like I don't know you have to build rapport first or something like they can't. There's no way
So?
to, like, just, like, guys.
Are we just gonna look at each other
Yeah, until you leave.
until I leave? I am not leaving. I can look. Trust me. I
So
can,
he's a
I can-
liar, too.
I can outstare you. If this is a staring game, I will win. Okay.
No, I just want to see if you're
And
a
I
man
can
of-
also
I just
start
wanna see if
ramping
you're a
up. I
man
can
of
just
your
start saying
word.
some really crude stuff.
I thought you were a man of your word.
Man of my
At
word.
least I took you for that much.
Okay. I'm not leaving. I don't know if you. Ah man. No, he just found that in the bushes over there. It's a Renee Good flyer. What do you think about Renee Good? Alex Preddy? No opinions?
What's your opinion?
My opinion is that both of them were professional agitators.
Professional agitators?
Yes.
What are you?
This isn't agitation. I'm not agitating anybody. I'm having a conversation. I'm not obstructing justice.
What if I say I'm agitated? Then what?
Then you're just describing what you think you're doing.
So you're not the one who agitated me?
Absolutely not. No. The fact that you can't control your feelings, that's on you.
Did I say I can or can't
At
control
professional
them?
agitation, by definition, is somebody who obstructs justice so that they can create a political theater scenario and use that as propaganda to further their message and ideology.
Justice-
That's what political agitation is.
Justice is an interesting term there.
There's no justice in that. There's a political message that was the end goal of what they were doing.
Does there actually have traditional values?
Noodles. I gotta go. I appreciate you keeping
All right,
it
bro.
verbal, but I hope you don't mind. We have on camera. Would you actually be willing to hop on the show? 'Cause
Yeah. I'll go on your show. DM me on Instagram.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to him? You're just watching? Okay.
I've seen you here before. Maybe Riley's table. Are you new student? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry about
was that an assumption?
It was an assumption.
Everything you say is
Everything's an assumption.
I assume this table's in front of me.
I assume reality exists.
I assume I can jump from table to table. I don't know. I might miss. I assume that coffee is probably.
So are you
Cold.
convinced? Ice is not good, dude.
Did you add ice to
I think you're convinced now.
There's no ice in my coffee, no. Unfortunately.
Hey, you're hurting your argument.
Yeah. Antonio, you messed up.
They convinced you, man.
Yeah.
No more ice.
Ice is very good. Ice is good in like Coca-Cola and coffee and in countries that need border enforcement. By the way, I heard they're hiring. Great job. AI is going to eliminate like 90% of jobs. You'll always be able to deport illegals.
Now you're just repeating stuff that I've heard before.
Okay. Just don't throw the flags away. Please respect this country. You feel free to give them away if you want. Just don't throw them away, please. I've had people do that before.
How much did you spend on him?
How much? The money doesn't matter. It's about valuing the country.
What if I associate money with value?
Well, then you're telling me you're a capitalist.
Did I say I wasn't?
Huh?
Did I say I wasn't?
No, I'm just you asked me a question. I responded.
How much?
How much? Just you're free to take them. I brought them because I want to share the patriotic spirit. Well, I've had people do this before. If you think that throwing away the American flag is going to prove your point, You will
I'm not
inevitably
going to throw them
undermine
away,
yourself.
Antonio.
My name's not Antonio.
What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis. Who's Antonio?
Antonio is my friend.
That's Antonio. Because he said Antonio earlier.
So you assume that was my name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that you would
Well,
talk
please
about
give
yourself.
those flags away. Please share the patriotic spirit. It's a MAGA hat.
You have more, right?
I have like thousands of American flags.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm going to be out of is American flags.
That's what I thought.
I have like just in my office, I have like in the building itself, I have probably 30 all throughout the building. Like
You don't
life
think that's
size.
like a little bit excessive
No,
at all?
it's not
There's
enough.
clearly one for theatrics.
Nope. Need more American flags. It's never enough. This flag is beautiful. You know how many people had to die so that we could have that flag?
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of blood. A lot of people had to sacrifice a lot.
The Super Bowl didn't have enough American flags.
Needed more. Needed more super flags at the Super Bowl.
Kendrick made the American flag with his dancers at last year's Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Happy African American Heritage Month.
Okay.
One flag.
Well, see, that's ironic that it's 1 month because that means 11 months out of the year.
You want to chat with Dennis?
Okay.
The conversation doesn't seem very riveting.
No.
Well, you know, depends really on who I'm talking to.
A bio major, right?
I guess.
I mean, what's your argument, dude?
That every country has a right to defend its borders and enforce its immigration laws. If you want the immigration laws changed, contact your congressman. They can change the laws. They're the ones that define the laws that ICE has to enforce. Simple. They literally write the legislation that ICE is out there enforcing. So whenever you see like AOC go out, oh my God, ICE is so bad. You know what she should be doing? She should be in Congress writing a bill to rewrite how ICE enforces its enforces border laws. What do you mean?
Is it enforced?
What? The laws?
Yeah.
Yeah, interior removals is part of border enforcement. Yeah.
No. Are the laws that ICE has to follow enforced by ICE as an organization?
Are you talking about like specific scenarios? Can you cite a specific scenario, a specific law that ICE violated in a specific example?
Yes, I can show. I can tell you directly because I had something of this happen.
Okay, what's the law?
That you shouldn't use.
No, I'm talking about what's the article? It's like US 118. Like every law has a specific article.
Dude, we can talk just like general.
No, that's the standard that you brought up. I'm just holding you to your own standard. Then look it up. Feel free to look it up on ChatGPT if you want. Just look up the law so we can have a precise conversation. I'm not going to speculate on what law you're talking about. I want to know the specific law so we can have a discussion around it.
Something so simple as.
No, this is speculative. This is speculative. What you're saying is speculative. I want a specific law. I'm asking for a specific law. I'm not going to have a conversation around something that's broad and isn't actually defined. You said you wanted to have a conversation around a specific law that ICE broke. I want to know what that law is. Just pull it up. I'm giving you an opportunity. Pull it up and we can talk about it.
You're the one who's here researched, right? You're the one. Who's
No, you brought up a specific law. You said a specific law. I didn't cite a specific law. I'm holding you to your own standard. Please don't touch my property.
You still don't tell me how much it's worth, so to me.
Why do you care? Are you planning on stealing it?
I make
That's a
my own
really
money.
rude accusation,
Okay.
dude.
Well, you keep touching my property. You keep just obsessing. You've asked about my JBL speaker like 10 times, and now you're like touching it.
Obnoxious voice is roaring across Room.
Okay, well, you're the only one complaining. You know, that's how freedom of speech works. If you don't like it, then you just deal with it.
I think it's pretty
Just
American.
don't touch my property. It's that, so you're saying oppressing speech is American?
Freedom of speech isn't freedom from consequences for your speech, though.
Shutting off somebody's microphone is literally oppression. That's what happens in Russia. That's what happened in the USSR. That's what happened in communist countries where they literally killed tens of millions of people. In China, that's what happens in China. You start talking, they shut off your microphone. So it doesn't happen in America.
Yeah.
Will never happen in America.
It won't happen in America?
Will not happen in America.
Okay, let me tell you. One of my friends, right, in one of the situations in ICE in Compton, right?
Please stay away from my property. Do me a favor. Stay in front of the table. I'm asking you, please. Just do me a favor. This is my property. Please stay in front of the table. Don't get back here. Please. Thank you.
What time is it, Dennis?
Does it matter?
I think it's time for you to leave, like you said you were going to do.
Are you planning on destroying my property? Because that rings like a threat. Okay. Okay, yes, of course. Let's do an interview right now. You want to do it right there?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Could you state your name?
Yes, Dennis Feitosa. Dennis Feitosa.
And your pronouns?
No pronouns. I'm a dude. I don't need no pronouns.
So if we want to report on that, would you want us to...
Just write, I'm a guy. Just write, dude.
So instead of something like
Just
he
write-
or she...
Huh? You're saying if I have he or she pronoun? I think it's pretty obvious what my pronouns are, right?
Yeah, it's sort of just a policy that we have to ask.
Okay. Well, it's, frankly, for lack of a better word, it's a retarded policy. So,
Okay. Thank you for that quote. I guess I'll just...
yes, feel free to print that. Pronouns are retarded. Soon to come to the Daily Brew. You can ask it on the record. I said pronouns. I said pronouns. I didn't say you.
I, you, are all pronouns. It's English. You learn it in 3rd grade.
But how would you refer to me if it's so obvious?
I mean, you're a girl.
Yeah?
Or you're a dude. Are you a dude? Are you telling me you're a trans dude?
Dude?
Are you a dude?
Not a dude.
Okay, so you're a chick. There you go. You answered my question. Thanks.
Thank you for affirming
Pronouns,
transgender rights.
dude.
So you are trans. There you go. You're a dude.
But you said it was obvious, huh?
Hey,
It's not.
I guess you did whatever you had to do to pass. Good for you. Go
I,
ahead.
you, they're pronouns. You learn them in 3rd grade.
What's the conversation about pronouns?
There's basic pronouns. It's English.
Yeah, but what's your point?
Pronouns are something general. Dude. It's I, you, she, they, he. Use it in everyday conversation. They're not useless.
So you're telling me you're a he, him.
No, I'm just saying.
Bro, this is the most
articles of
dumbass
speech.
shit. Sorry. Pronouns are a grammatical category. Like I, he, me, she, it. You're talking about like, oh, gendered pronouns. You're talking about that, right? Like he, she.
I'm trying to follow what she's saying.
I'm saying what he's
You
saying.
shouldn't be this triggered about this. It's just grammatical. If it's grammatical stuff, why are you so triggered by grammar? That's crazy. You're like having a meltdown.
Because I'm a linguistics PhD student. You're some dumbass.
You have to get a PhD so you know how to use the right pronoun about somebody.
to morons like you, bro. Morons.
You're telling me that objective reality. You have to literally get a PhD so you can
Objective reality.
understand objective reality, and you still fail.
Objective reality.
Man, that is an indictment on UCLA. Do you realize how much of an indictment you're doing on this college right now? The fact that you're getting a PhD in linguistics and you can't differentiate between he, him, and she, her.
For barging in on this, but
No, it's
whenever
just-
I hear this
Ah,
conversation,
man.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, you're a linguistics major. This is your thing.
Oh, exactly. Appeal to authority. He knows. He's read all of the propaganda. There you go, bro.
I mean, I'm assuming he's read books.
He's read. Oh yeah, of course. He had to read books to see that a guy goes by he, him. Wonderful. Really telling. Really telling. This guy had to read 30 books to see that a guy goes by he, him.
Did you learn about
Wonderful.
your stance through a book, or did you just like?
No, it was objective reality. It was in the 3rd grade that or wherever you learn about pronouns, that they were like, hey, you use he, him for a dude, you use
What
she, her
about,
for a
what about
girl.
languages where they do not distinguish between gendered pronouns?
I speak Portuguese too, so Portuguese is a gendered language.
Then a chair is a girl.
Yeah. Do you think chairs are
What are
women?
you talking about? No, it's not.
Una silla.
Yeah.
It's a Roman
Yeah.
language, like
Uh-huh.
Spanish.
Mesa, cadeira. They're different. Of course, they're different words that end. You're taking a point and you're extrapolating it to an illogical conclusion. That's literally what you're doing.
You were the one who said that.
You don't even speak another language. You don't know what the conversation is right now. She's actually trying to make a point that could be logical, but she's just inverting it.
For instance, in Estonian, ta is the third
Do you
person
speak
pronoun.
Estonian?
No, I know.
So why the hell are you bringing it up?
It
Speak about a language that you
means
speak. What other language do you
she,
speak?
and it.
What other language do you speak?
Oh, I only speak English.
Okay, so there you go. You can't join this conversation. We're 1-2 over here. Okay?
You're right.
We'll learn another language and then we can talk about this.
You yourself said that Portuguese is a gendered language. Can
Yeah.
we agree on that?
Yeah, it's a gendered language.
It's not about.
And in Portuguese, it's very defined. Even when I say obrigado, obrigada, that's thank you. Thank you is gendered. I say obrigado to you and obrigada to you.
How
So
do you say that for a group of people of multiple genders?
obrigado, you say it male. You always defer to the male.
It is the same thing in Spanish.
What's your point?
My point is that it is not for a specific gender; it's for a general, right?
No, you're excluding what I said just a moment ago. How in the version of thank you in Portuguese, I have to say the male and the female. So again, my point has been proven, and now you're extrapolating. You're expanding the scope to the plural when it doesn't matter. The plural in every Latin, Roman language goes to the male. That's what it does. There isn't a single plural that goes to the female.
We are agreeing.
Yes.
that
So what's your
the
point?
individual in these
Well, how does
languages-
this tie back to he, him, and she, her? How does this tie back to this guy getting a PhD and reading 30 books and not being able to say who was
What's
who?
being said is that when you say obrigados and you are
No, obrigado,
No,
not dos.
when you are referring to multiple people, why does it?
There's no OS at the end. It's just O. There's no Portuguese. You see, bro, you're out of your depth. Please.
Look, let's first agree on a common stance so that we can properly go about this, right?
Yeah, we agreed.
Yes.
We've agreed. It's done. I
I'm
won.
agreeing with you.
I want to know how. I want to know the she, her. I want to go back to that. I don't want to discuss Portuguese. She, her, he,
Well,
him.
that's a language too. Humans do that too, as another language.
Do what?
You mentioned Portuguese.
Yeah.
You were bringing up gendered languages, Latin languages. I used my frame of reference, which is Portuguese. I speak a little bit of Spanish. You probably speak Spanish better than I do. So I brought my frame of reference that ties back into a Latin root, and that's how we got into this conversation. I want to talk about she, her, instead of Portuguese, Spanish, and gendered languages, because that's the actual issue. Portuguese isn't changing. Spanish isn't changing. In fact, statistically, most Latinos don't go. You go by Latinx?
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
We go
Boom!
by
Thank you for making my point.
No. We go by Latine.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It follows the rules of Spanish.
Yeah,
Latinx,
okay.
That's a movement.
Uh-huh.
That's a separate thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's shit white people say, but they say Latinx. That is a change.
That
Uh-huh.
is changed.
Yeah.
Percentage-wise, how many people? Okay, you didn't even know about that before. How many people adopt that?
A few.
Percentage? Yeah, exactly a few.
Enough
It's anecdotal.
Enough that it's a thing. Enough that I know about it.
Well, you're in college. You're probably getting indoctrinated. Go on.
How many times have you been
Okay.
divorced, bro?
Enough that my
Does it
parents
matter?
know about it. Let's say it like that.
I can tell a few. Or never married.
No, I've been divorced. It's good.
Oh,
It's very good to get divorced. I don't know a single person who has gotten divorced and their life hasn't gotten
I'm so
better.
sorry, bro.
Go ahead.
Yeah, who's bro over there? What is
Oh, that's Emilio.
Whose grandpa is that? What is
He's not my grandpa, but he is a grandpa. In fact, he's got 4 grandchildren.
Do they talk to him?
Hey, you want to jump in? Okay, they're talking about pronouns. Oh, why do you have blood on your ear?
Oh, yeah, but that's my trunk.
Not really.
That's where,
I get all 3 done eventually.
every day I cut myself to remember what Trump did for this country. That's my Trump mark right there, just to remind me what I'm walking into.
Are you part of an organization? Do you get paid?
Yeah, I'm part of an organization called the United States of America. It was founded in 1776. The Constitution was in 1789.
I'm also part of that.
Is this thing
It's
on?
wonderful.
I'm not getting paid. I want to figure out if one.
I'm not getting paid by the United States of America either. I'm only doing this as my duty to future generations to save this country.
We're actually getting robbed.
Do you get
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Paid
getting robbed. I'm paying out to do
to
this
sit
service.
here
and
What's
say
up?
this, or are you chasing fame? Like, is it? Do
Am
you
I
get
chasing fame? No. Let me tell you. Trying to gain influence in order to send a message is simply the function of the open marketplace, which is also what makes this country great again. There's an open marketplace. It's called free speech. So you call it free. If you're seeking fame, that's fine. If that's what you want. Are you seeking fame?
No.
Then why are you at the mic?
Because I'm curious about the power structures that be, and if you're here sitting here getting paid to do this, or why
Am I
you're
getting
doing
paid?
it.
So you're worried who's paying for this?
Yeah.
You're worrying about the power structure
I think
of my home?
I think
Like
it's
my- you
important
wanna-
to
you wanna- you wanna figure out
wait.
what my family
I
finances are?
think we agree on something. Don't you think it's important to investigate who is sponsoring political messaging?
Absolutely. That's why.
Yeah.
No. That's why I don't like that whole no kings thing. Man,
Well, I
that
didn't
thing is
talk
a
about that. I'm
majorly
talking
paid-
about you.
You know who's got their money all into it? The unions. You know where the unions get their
Well,
money
I don't.
from?
I'm talking about you.
No,
and
no,
you.
no. Let's talk. I'm concerned just like you are about all this shadow money in
Dark money, dark MAGA.
protests and stuff. You know, no kings, hands off, all that. You know, that's all paid for by people.
I went to that and I didn't get paid.
I didn't get paid
Oh,
either.
okay, all right. So you were a volunteer. You got shafted,
I
bro.
didn't get paid
You
either.
know what? If you join the SEIU, you should be able to like get a good day off.
What is that organization? I've never heard of that. in my life.
You've never heard of the SEIU, bro? What are you, like anti-union? It's only one of the largest unions in the nation. It's for like tradesmen.
What's your
I'm
job
sorry,
that
you're a
isn't
college
this?
boy. You look down on those guys. You look down on the guys, I guess. I don't need no SEIU.
How do you get
who
paid?
are
How do
they?
you make a
Those are the guys
living?
that fix your toilets.
How do you get paid? How do you
fix
make
your
a living?
electricity. How do we get paid?
Yeah, well,
I don't get paid to do this,
No,
man.
but how do you make a living then?
How do I make a living?
What is your job?
What's my job? Well, right now I work in the entertainment industry in 2026 in Los Angeles, which means I'm not working. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the big union money
What
and all
about
the
you?
big DEI efforts that basically crashed us. Oh, and thank you to the Gavin Newsom and COVID for slapping down this city when it was trying to keep healthy. No, thank you. So thank you. I want to thank you to all those big power structures that are out there that you love to investigate. Are you investigating them? Do you have like eyes on Gavin Newsom?
I
'Cause
hate
he's
Gavin
the
Newsom,
asshole that
too.
crashed the economy.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks. I hate
Okay,
Gavin
awesome.
Newsom
That's
too.
something we can agree on.
Yeah.
Let's get Gavin Newsom out of office. Who are you supporting? Are you a California resident?
I am.
Great, you can vote for governor. Who are you voting for?
I don't. Voting is fake.
What?
Voting is
is what?
fake. Voting, it's rigged.
Well, she's got a point.
What did she say? Voting is what?
She's saying voting is fake. You got a point. You know, the elections have been getting stolen, so
It's rigged.
it is rigged. Yeah, well, I can't believe we're agreeing with the far left this year. We actually agree. We need clean and fair elections. You're kind of based. I did not.
Imagine I somehow they're real.
Yeah, pro-life.
Ask them.
Yeah, of course. You want to come up here? Ask it right here. Do you want to go first?
Oh, I love pro-life.
Oh no.
I love live babies.
Wait, do you mind if I record
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wobbling
I
the
don't want to
table.
mess up your thing.
All right, you
Okay.
can record it. That's fine. It's a free country.
Beautiful.
We're in public.
Okay. How's your day
It's called
going?
the First Amendment. My day?
Good? Great.
Oh, my day. Let's see. My day started off with a fight at my home because we're one down, one car because my catalytic converter got stolen.
Your what got stolen?
Catalytic converter got stolen.
What is that?
That's
Well, it's
stealing a lot of
yeah, it's just a really important piece of equipment that helps keep clean air here in
I'm actually really
in
sorry.
California.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it totally sucks. So,
Not being able
so
to
forgive me
breathe.
if I'm a little pissed at criminals today,
Yeah.
but you know,
Criminals. Okay,
gotta tell him
that's
I
an
never
interesting
mold
statement.
we're burning all the time
Okay.
for it.
For wearing the American flag like that, it's touching the ground.
Oh yeah, see, I tried to get it up and he said no.
Okay.
All right.
Sweating on it.
Okay.
I'm sweating on it
So
too.
disrespectful.
You know what? Have you heard of a first little thing called the First Amendment? You're lucky I'm not burning this
Okay.
thing. Go ahead.
Okay. I
He
just
would
have,
beat
like-
he would beat me up if I did that. That's how much of an American he is. He makes me look bad. He's not. He's like a new immigrant. He's an immigrant.
Okay.
I'm okay with burning the American flag because I believe in the First Amendment.
These people for my English
Okay,
project.
what's your question?
Okay,
Your pro-life
I
question.
have a few. Do you mind? Or
What?
no? Do you have the time? Do you mind if I ask you?
We're here. We're here.
It's for my English
We're here.
project. Okay. Okay. How did you come to be?
Oh, okay, awesome, beautiful.
Hold up. I fuck with that.
How did you come to be anti-abortion?
How did I become to be anti-abortion?
Just in general.
Okay, you know how I came? First of all, I come from a big Latino family. Okay, I was the youngest. I was 6 of 7, right?
Wow, 6
I
of
had
7.
4 older sisters. They all got married. They all got pregnant, right? They would come. Emilio, come over here. Fill the baby. I would put my hand on their stomach and I would feel these little punches. Now, Democrats would have you believe that there's no sentience in that entire being, or it's somehow her body or something like that, or whatever is inside there trying to punch is has no rights. So then it just kind of bothered me the fact that when I thought there are women who think that they have the choice to put this life to death, that pisses me off more than anything. That's the only thing that gets me, I'm sorry about that. That's the only thing that gets me out of bed in the morning these days.
Yeah.
Is thinking that there is some murder factory in your neighborhood that's getting government funding even, and telling lies and destroying families, destroying communities like the black community. And as a Latino, you know what? I was raised Catholic, Latino Catholic. So that's where I got that.
Do you think like being Latino Catholic also contributed to that as well? Like,
well, according to my white wife, it does. She was pro-choice. She was like, "Oh, you're just pro-life because you come from a big Latin family."
So you and your wife like disagree on this? Or?
We did until my daughter was facing having an abortion because, I failed as a father to really convince her of the importance of abortion. My wife actually won, but then she got pregnant. She was looking at an abortion, and I told her, "If you have this abortion, we're done."
So
and she says, "How could you do that to your child?"
So do you like think that it was like partially like your fault that happened with your daughter? Or was that
absolutely that was a parenting fail? If your daughter comes home and she's pregnant out of wedlock, that's a parenting fail. Of course, for the first part of my parenting journey and my marriage, I was a liberal. I was a radical feminist, and I was also a liberal.
Really?
So that's the number one way that I failed them. And I was also not a Christian. I was coming out of a genderqueer ideology. So yeah, I brought that into my marriage. I brought that into my parenting, and I hurt my children.
So what made you like kind of shift in your mindset, like kind of to like almost the other side of that like spectrum?
It was being pro-life because I would hang out with all my super liberal friends, my feminist friends that were like, "I'm getting an abortion," and I'm like, "Well, and how do you get an abortion?" "Well, my boyfriend is making me get one," and I was like, "Geez, that sounds like the opposite of feminism.
So
that sounds like the opposite of female empowerment because your boyfriend knocked you up and now he's gonna pay for your abortion, and now he's some kind of hero. He sounds like a dick." But
yeah, he does.
He's a great guy. Meanwhile, the guy that wants to marry you, is gonna get a job, wants to have like 5 kids. He's patriarchal.
6, 7 kids.
Yeah, no, he's part of the patriarchy. That's what turned me, because I was there. I had jobs with liberals. I went to liberal churches, and I saw that ultimately they were a death cult.
Yeah. Wait, that's so interesting because like earlier you're saying that the women were the people that were like murdering the children, but now you're saying it's like the boyfriend's fault and how it's like anti-feminist. So would you say like?
No,
okay.
it's both. It's two
Okay.
adults. When 2 adults do some kind of sexual action that results in a baby, right? And then they decide, "Oh no, we don't have any responsibility," and then the baby gets killed. Yes, it's both on the man and the woman.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then also, when, if ever, do you think abortion would be appropriate?
When?
Yeah, if ever, if at all.
If ever?
Yeah. Like circumstantially speaking.
Circumstantially, when would abortion be appropriate? I suppose if the baby attempted to kill the mother, like the baby hopped out of the womb, attempted to carjack the mother, and then the mom like pulled out a gun and and then the baby's there dying, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I just shot my baby," and everybody's like going like, "Bro, Ma'am, that's just self-defense.
But then killing the baby wouldn't be abortion anymore if it came out of the womb.
if it came out of the womb, that's right. So
Like,
yeah, so
if
I
it was,
guess
like, a
I guess
product
even
of-
in that case, abortion doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah.
So like if it was a product of like, I don't know, like rape or incest.
A product of a rape or incest?
Like would that be appropriate like for abortion?
I don't
to
know. Did
occur?
your parents love each other 100%? Are they divorced?
I don't know.
Are they? Or do they love each other 100%?
I don't know.
Okay, because I mean that's where that thinking goes. If you're willing to kill a child because of the circumstances of its conception, then suddenly you could justify like, well, the parents are going to get divorced. Oh, that's another one. Well, this kid might land up in foster care, aborted. This kid's going to land up.
What about ectopic pregnancies?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
what about
ectopic pregnancies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nature takes care of ectopic pregnancies.
Nature, but not abortion.
Not abortion.
The woman dies.
No, the woman dies.
You think that rocks? You think
But you think
So
but
if it's an actual
is the woman
ectopic
dying
pregnancy, you
pro-life?
go in.
So,
Well, see, theoretically, if you could take that baby and implant it back into the womb, that would be the better thing. Why don't we use our technology? There you go. Ideally, right? Yeah. So point to the
wait.
ideal, not to the
Okay.
exception.
I see.
But speaking not in the exception,
Okay.
not in the theoretical, because that would be incredibly
Yeah.
lovely, right? I'm sure a mother who would really want to have that baby and it's just an ectopic pregnancy, that would be medically.
I will.
Okay, so how many ectopic pregnancies occur
Wait,
every year?
super-
Do you know?
No, I'm just saying.
Do you know how many rape pregnancies occur every year? No, 20,000. It's about 20 to
Do you mind
30,000.
if I just ask
That's
you
a
a
very
question?
small number. That's a very small number. Do you know how many abortions in general, like total, happen? The numbers go from anywhere from 500,000 to 1 million a year. Do you know what the difference between 20,000 and 1 million? Like a city that's the size of 1 million people and a city that's the size of 20,000 people, that's a big difference. One has a dot on the map of the globe. The other doesn't even get barely a mention unless you Google it. Okay? So first off, don't use the rape exception to justify all these other abortions.
I'm not using it to justify.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
and
just
don't use an
wondering
ectopic pregnancy
if
to
it
now
was, like,
justify rape of abortion.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I get
like
it.
I'm
I
not
get
using
it.
it
I
as a
get it.
justification. I was just saying like if you would ever think it was.
Yeah.
And then also, how do you define the difference between like being pro-choice and pro-life / like anti-abortion?
Well, I don't even use those terms pro-choice and pro-life because I'm not against choices. I think people have a freedom of choice. I don't think you have a choice. You don't have an option to murder somebody for convenience or because of awkward situations like a rape. You don't have, like you couldn't murder your rapist, right? You couldn't walk into court, pull a gun and murder your rapist. You'd get arrested for murder, okay? So you don't have those things. So I'm just anti-abortion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. I've stepped out of that dialectic, pro-life, pro-choice. I'm a grown-up now. I'm just anti-abortion.
Okay, I see. And what's your name? Sorry.
Emilio
Emilio, last name?
Martinez.
Are you like online anywhere, or are
I
you just
am.
here
You can
for
see
fun?
me at the Emilio Show on Instagram and X. You can see me there.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
follow him. He's cooler. He's he's Deaf Noodles.
Thank you so much.
Deaf Noodles. Deaf Noodles. DEF.
Thank you. I actually
Noodles.
was looking for one of you on Brew and Walk for my English project. So
Okay, awesome, beautiful.
And then
Hope
one more
you get an
question
A.
my friend wants to ask you what your thoughts on the halftime show were.
Here, you want to take this?
It was gay.
And can I get a photo with you guys?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank
don't
you
post
so
it.
much.
I'm kidding. Post it wherever you want. Freedom of speech.
Hey, how you doing? What's your
Hello.
name?
Anna.
Pleasure to meet you, Anna.
I have class, so I only have like one question. Wait,
Yeah.
like two. Okay, first question is, do you think that I'm a bad Catholic for being pro-life? I mean, no, pro-choice.
Well, do you follow that means that you're inherently not following church doctrine. So
But I
in and
am.
of
I
itself-
feel like I'm a good person. I go to church every Sunday. Like, I follow it, but it's
how
just
you
like...
feel, so that's the same thing as like, you know when Jesus saves the woman that's about to get stoned to death, what does he say right afterwards, right? He says, he who has no sin, cast the first stone, right? What does he say afterwards?
I don't know.
Go and sin no more. So that's the most important part of that lesson. So if you're rejecting
But I
church
think that-
doctrine, then you've answered your own question.
I don't think that I'm a bad Catholic
I
for
didn't
being
say
pro-choice, though.
you're ascribing judgment to it.
And even if,
ultimately,
like-
the judgment is going to come from God. That's who you're going to have to answer to.
And even if I did get an abortion, or whoever gets an abortion who's Catholic, like the whole thing is that like God forgives us. Like if they think that it's a sin and they go ask for forgiveness, like
Well,
it's fine. It's
so
not like
God-
this horrible thing to get an
Again-
abortion, and a lot of
again,
people really need to
the
do
forgiveness
it.
exists, but there's sin no more. So if you're getting the forgiveness, but you're continuing to sin, thus you're effectively repealing the forgiveness because you're not actually changing yourself. That's why it's walking the straight and narrow. It's not doing whatever you want. It's actually hard to walk with God. So because
Okay.
you constantly have to be refining yourself.
Okay. My second question was, why do you think ICE is good, or is that just like to get attention?
No, ICE is good. Border enforcement is good. Having a system to enforce our border laws is good. Now, if you want to change the way ICE operates, how about you call your congressmen, your congresswomen, and tell them to do their job instead of virtue signaling and change the laws that are defining how ICE operates. That's really what the issue is. You see people like AOC going and teaching people how to, fight against ICE. She should be in Congress writing laws on how ICE operates. ICE follows specific protocol that's set by Congress. As a member of the legislative body in this country, these Congress people, these senators, have direct access to changing how ICE operates. So, yeah, border enforcement
So
is
you
good.
just-
Every nation has a right to enforce its
But do you
borders and
think
sovereignty.
that the way that they're operating right now is like cool? It's
What
like,
about it specifically?
like taking children from their families, like arresting citizens, killing citizens.
Well,
like what if they got me?
Cite a specific example because you just said a lot. There's a lot of disinformation in what you said, but
Wasn't
cite
there
a
that-
specific example we can discuss.
Well, didn't they kill that one white lady? I actually don't
You're
know that
talking
much
about Renee
politics.
Good?
Yeah.
Do you know all the specifics around what happened in that situation?
Wait, you think she like tried to run him over or something?
No, it's very well documented that she was blocking that road for quite a while
Wait, to the
before they tried to get her to move, and then this is what happens. Try to run over a police officer. What's going to happen?
Yeah, she didn't try to
Hey,
run him
if
over.
we're gonna just argue, hold on, I can't debate 5 people at the same time. If you want to debate me on this, you can come up after her and we can talk about it. I'm just saying.
I gotta go.
Okay.
But like, wait, hold on. And then like my friend, she goes to UH in Houston, and they like, she sees like ICE picking up just like Hispanic people like every day, like just students, like not even like asking them for their like documentation or anything if they're citizens or not. And there's a lot of like,
Well,
I don't know
this
any
is-
specifics.
again,
Wait,
this
stop
is-
interrupting me for a
this-
sec. Let me just finish this one thing. But it's like, there's a lot of people who get like taken and they aren't like undocumented, and then ICE just doesn't care. Like, what?
What's
I'm
your
kind
data
of
to back this
scared.
up?
I'm kind of scared to
What's
like.
your data to back this up?
Is this not true? Like, am I?
I mean,
tripping?
cite a single source. Just cite a single source to back up your statement. According to DHS, 70% of people who are being deported are either have been criminally convicted or were arrested in the act of committing a crime. The other 30% are people who went. The other 30% are people who went through the deportation process, who went through the immigration process and have a deportation detainer. Now, there's UCLA and Berkeley have a separate study where they removed half of the criminal categories and they say only 43% of the people are being deported. But in reality, you have to have a warrant. I've had this discussion with so many activists, and they're like, "Oh, they're removing people without warrants." I'm like, or outside the immigration courts. I'm like, have you checked the warrant? They don't check. You guys don't do your fact checking. You don't look at the
They
information.
literally are taking people without judicial warrant.
Cite a single person.
Bro, I don't know if these people's.
There you go. You just made a claim without any sort of factual backing to it.
Sorry, sir.
Bro, I don't know. They're literally doing this. Bro, I don't know. Do you understand how retarded you sound?
No, let this guy talk.
Go ahead.
Wait, do you wanna?
Does it matter?
Yes, yes.
Well, just.
No, come up to the mic. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, I have to go to.
I'd love to have this conversation.
I gotta go eat.
Well, no, you clearly are invested in
I
this.
just had a midterm. I gotta go take a nap. You know?
Go take a nap then, bro.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Where were you born, though?
Does it matter?
Just for posterity.
Just does it matter?
Will you be able to engage with this for the sake of the argument?
What does it matter?
You're making people look up data, but you won't say where you
One
were
of
born.
your one of your gods says hypothetically for the sake of the argument, can you for the sake of the argument
Where were you born?
engage with this?
Where were you born?
It says okay. I was born in LA. That's that.
You're born in
LA,
LA?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you want me to like verify that?
No.
Okay.
You want to know where I was born?
Yeah.
Okay. I was born.
Just what city?
My parents were here on a work visa. I was born in New Jersey. My parents moved back immediately to Brazil as soon as their work visa expired. I grew up in Brazil. My entire family, I'm first generation, my entire family does not live in this country because they don't have visas.
Beautiful.
I've been here since I was 12. I was sent here for boarding school, and then I moved to New York after that.
That's a beautiful story.
I didn't ask if it was beautiful or not. You asked for the story. You didn't want me to finish, and you're already interrupting me and attributing a qualitative thing to it. I didn't ask about that.
Can I get to my point?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your gotcha?
So you were born in New Jersey, yes?
While my parents were here on work visa, as soon as their work visa expired, they left.
Okay, I'm not worried about your parents and their work visas. Like,
No, it's important because it's the law. A lot of people don't do that. You understand why there's a whole discussion around birthright citizenship.
If your parents were law-abiding citizens or not, I was here to ask you where you were born.
Okay.
You were born in New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I think it's a lovely city. I think it's great.
It's a lovely city. New Jersey isn't a city, bro.
It's one of the cities ever. It's one of the cities.
New Jersey isn't a city. New Jersey isn't a city.
That would be a state. That would be a state.
Yes, it's a state. Yes, it's a garden state.
Lots of cities in New Jersey. Whatever.
State of mind. All right.
That's
What's
the
your
state. The state of mind. Okay.
What's your big question?
I think you're just trying to look cool by being from New Jersey. All right.
I'm trying to look cool.
Evidence. Yeah,
New Jersey's like the least cool state, bro.
I don't care.
It's like the lamest state. Jersey, I don't think a single person's like, I'm from New Jersey, I'm so cool. Like,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
People from LA, I can tell you from LA because you care about people being cool. Jersey people don't give a fuck about being cool.
Don't give a fuck, bro. I'm from New Jersey. What about it?
Hey, are you making fun of my accent? Why? I feel personally targeted now.
We're not getting anywhere.
Oh my god, dude.
What's your big question?
The idea is that you asked her to cite a source just straight from her mind, even though it's been reported en masse that which she was supporting. So I'm just
now you cite that source. What is the source? You just made a claim. Cite that source. Yeah, I cited DHS. I cited a UCLA study.
That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking.
What?
Do you have a source for you being from New Jersey?
This is a false equivalence. Where I'm born, yeah, I can pull up my birth certificate. It absolutely is a false equivalence.
You can go and
bro, trust me, you're making yourself look like a fool.
Even though
it's a false equivalence.
Your family that you're from
it's an absolutely false equivalence.
City of New Jersey. That's my bad.
You don't even know that New Jersey's a state. This is like
Trenton.
Trenton.
What city?
No, Morristown.
Quick comment.
Morristown. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, listen. You just pulled that fact out of your ass. All right.
And pulled it out of my ass. Oh my god.
But I'm not relying on you to cite your birth certificate live. You know what I'm saying? You know how ridiculous
that's not. This is a false equivalence. Do you understand? Here's the thing. Can I get a word in? Can I explain how retarded you sound? So it's a false equivalence because number one, it's a false equivalence because number one, the topic of conversation isn't my backstory. Number two, when you're having discussions about immigration or certain issues, it's expected that you know what you're talking about, you know what you're citing, so people can actually verify it. So that you're not just pulling data out of your ass and making yourself sound like you're right, purely because you said that something happened. That's not
lip plumper.
Arguing.
I gotta go sleep.
Grounded in reality. What, does he call me a plumper? What, do you want to fuck me? That's kind of gay. What do you want? Are you trying to fuck me? That's kind of gay, dude.
Is that like an LA, born in LA kind of gay reference?
I know, a gay reference.
Is that like all your mom and all your mom's
making
friends
references
like,
to the gay.
The gay reference.
To the gay. Okay,
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I gotta
go get your sleep.
I'm here to
I can see you need your sleep. You just said New Jersey. You just said New Jersey's a city. Go get your sleep. Go eat your Panda Express and get your sleep.
Yes, okay,
please.
Thank you so much. I suggest you get some sleep and sleep on this discussion and kind of think about
I will not. I will immediately forget this. As soon as you walk away, I will forget it.
Just think for
a second. I don't think I will ever remember you for the rest of my life.
That's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being remembered.
There you go.
Okay. I'm not going to stay here for long. I'm just saying, think about you prompting people for evidence unnecessarily, even though things are known and reported on.
What's your major?
That's all.
What's your major?
What's my major? I'm not worried about that here, okay?
No, I want to understand how you think you can have a substantive conversation without actually citing sources. What kind of retarded logic that's
okay, but you just did that in front of our faces right now.
I said DHS.
You just did that.
Literally what it is.
You don't care about citing sources because you didn't engage with. Okay, that's all. You didn't engage with my thought experiment of you
that
not citing sources.
New Jersey's a city? Of course I didn't.
That was a thought.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Okay.
Anybody
New
else
Jersey
agree
is
New
obviously
Jersey's
not
a
a
city?
city. I know a lot of cities in New Jersey. They're very nice.
Yeah,
have a good
they
night.
Are? You're
have
the
a good
first
day.
one to say that.
Have a good day.
All right, you too. I think that's the first time I ever heard somebody say that New Jersey's nice. We're breaking records here today, folks.
It's the first time somebody used New Jersey in a thought experiment. First time somebody used New Jersey in a thought experiment. I hope he did better on his midterm than he did here. Yeah, hopefully. Because I don't know what that was. Give me a source for your birth certificate. The state of New Jersey. The immigration department. Tell me how you're a citizen. Source that. The immigration service.
By the way, he just pulled off what the whole birther, the equivalent of a birther conspiracy here. He's like, pull up your birth certificate. How do I know you're an American? He literally did what ICE does. My God, I just got iced up.
Oh my gosh! No, he said
I literally got iced up.
I agree. Your story is beautiful. But here's the question: what's your stance on
What?
birthright citizenship?
He said my story's beautiful.
It is.
What is it? Why are they being so condescending? He literally just iced me up. This guy just iced me up.
I'm glad.
I'm not. The American dream is dead, sir. You will likely never have a job because of AI. Sorry to break that. Unless you join ICE, there's always going to be illegals you can deport.
Okay, I have a question though. What's your view on birthright citizenship? Because
this is a good discussion. Do you know how many people travel to America on tourist visas just to give birth so that they can exploit our chain migration system?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, how many?
I don't fucking know.
Enough so China has to actually issue an advisory telling their citizens to stop doing it because they're paying upwards to $100,000 to come to specific maternity hospitals in LA and New York to give birth, go back to China, and then exploit our chain migration system.
Okay, so maybe China is regulating their citizens on
They're
that
not regulating anything. They're issuing, there's a difference between issuing a directive, advice for people to stop doing something versus actually enacting policy.
Okay. But, so China is doing this.
Not just China, Latin America as well, many countries. In fact, close to 100,000 births every year. That's child trafficking. 100,000 children are being, 100,000 children are being trafficked. So that later they can be used. No, my family doesn't live here. No, they're being used explicitly for chain migration. In fact, my parents left as soon as their work visa was up. Or as soon as it expired, they left. And I was sent back here for boarding school. So it's very different. None of my family lives here. I'm here completely by myself.
Okay. But still my question is, this is the question. Do you think that you've benefited from the fact that you, by virtue of being born here, are an American citizen? Do you think you benefited from that? Because when you came back, because I know you grew up in Brazil, like you said, when you came back, you didn't have to go through all this fucking paperwork trouble because you were already a citizen because you were born here. Do you think that opportunity should have been taken away from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So he's such an American. He's willing to sacrifice his citizenship to help you guys. That's beautiful. That's
okay. I mean, yeah. Look, there's so many people that have paid into this system that coming here and not contributing at all. I mean, I've been here for almost 30 years at this point, so it doesn't matter. But just coming here and, feeding into what's already been established with zero contributions and just being used as a vehicle so other people.
What zero contributions are being made by immigrants? What?
I mean, there's several cases of people.
Every single substantive job I see being done in this country is being done by someone who's an immigrant.
Cite one illegal immigrant that you know.
Elon Musk. He's talking about Elon Musk.
Cite one illegal immigrant you know.
Yes, Elon.
Well,
No, cite one illegal immigrant you know.
No, I don't know a single.
Okay, there you go. So you're just making up statements again.
I suppose I am.
Yeah. So, I mean, just as far as healthcare in this state goes, there's about $12 billion that was spent last year in healthcare to illegal aliens that, primarily using our emergency rooms, and that actually put our state in a deficit. Now, a lot of people bring up, illegal aliens contribute taxes. Sure, they pay about between $50 and $60 billion a year in taxes, but they use $150 billion in public resources. And that includes everything from healthcare to policing to schools. You know that a lot of schools in California, a lot of state schools are currently, there's an incentive to have illegal aliens in their schools so that they can inflate the number and they get a higher, they get more money from the government, from the federal government. They get bigger, grants.
Okay.
That's how it works. That's part of the reason why the Department of Education was torn down, because they were just sending out money to everybody. It was all about the head count. So
now you think education's going to work much better in this country?
No, I think that we have a serious problem. I think we have a serious problem with education in this country. It has to be reformed.
We can agree.
Yeah. I think that it's actually
getting worse.
And
I think it's going to get
better. Can I tell you
better.
something? Can I say one thing?
Yes, sir.
And I think it's an absolute travesty that you and everybody else here is going to go into generational debt so that you can get a degree and hope to get a job afterwards. It's going to get eliminated by AI. That is a travesty. You guys should be protesting that instead of ICE. You guys should be overthrowing this university for ripping you guys off.
Yeah, I don't like AI either. I guess we can agree on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I'm literally, what's your point? I'm here.
Your literal job is to make people mad at each other and to pin people against each other. Like,
How?
What do you actually think you're doing for society? That's his job.
This is-
and yelling at college.
Well, see, he got
What's the First Amendment?
to do this shit.
What's the First Amendment?
It's freedom of speech, but there's also like a civic duty that you have to encourage civil discourse.
Where in the First Amendment is what you're saying?
You have the amendment. I'm just saying it's a.
No, you're making stuff up. You're creating a standard that's not even a real standard. You're creating a standard for the First Amendment that's not even a real standard.
I'm not.
The First Amendment is literally be able to express yourself freely. That's all it is. It's not like you have to express yourself freely in this manner,
No.
the manner in which she agrees.
Okay. I was just saying that there is an expectation.
Yeah, she just derailed you, dude.
Yeah.
She just hijacked your conversation.
Wait, no. You can go.
Yeah. That's.
I'm just saying that I think that it's like incredibly weird to be going to a university yelling
No, it's
at
not.
college students.
A lot of people do that. In fact,
I'm just saying you should
we're here
just.
engaging with people. It's absolutely
You're
normal
yelling at
conversations.
college students
No,
when
well,
you could
if
be
you feel
encouraging
yelled at,
civil
then that's your
discourse.
feeling. That's
No,
how you just
I'm
feel.
watching other kids get yelled at. Like I don't
We're having
care.
a
I'm just saying that
conversation.
you should
If you interpret a
working towards
conversation as getting yelled
productive
at, then
civil
that's on you.
discourse, and
You
you're
have
not.
to just deal with your feelings a little bit.
I mean, just be respectful towards people.
Like, we're having a
just, like-
conversation. How do you want me to talk? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't want to hurt your feelings. So this
you're
is
just
what it
talking
is.
over me. I'm just trying to be respectful. I don't hate your opinion. Like, I'm from a swing state. Like,
Which state?
I'm from Michigan.
Oh,
my
nice.
dad's
Michigan is
a Republican.
super
My
woke.
mom's a Democrat. I
Michigan
grew
is
up.
super woke. No.
What?
Michigan is super woke.
I mean, I think it depends on the area that you're in. You don't know where I grew up.
Whitmer is your governor.
Yeah, but it's a
She's
swing
like
state.
super woke.
It doesn't matter.
She's
It's a swing
extremely
state. Like this year we went Republican. Last year we went Republican.
Well, no. Wait. Your governor is still a Democrat.
Yeah,
You guys
she was
voted for Trump.
elected. She's out
Gotcha.
of office this year.
Oh, she's out of office?
Well, her term is over.
Okay.
It's almost
Well,
over.
Thank God. Oof.
Okay, well, sorry.
That was done.
I'm not trying to argue.
I
I
know,
just wanted
I-
to say I think that you should really focus on civil discourse.
Well,
and
how do you
promoting
want me
that.
to talk? Since you're here to tone police, tell
No,
me
I'm
how
not
you want me to
doing
talk.
that. I was
Tell me
just
what's
coming-
acceptable discourse to you.
I think acceptable discourse is not speaking over people,
Okay.
being.
Again,
I
this
guess
is
just
tone
encouraging.
policing. I got to be honest with you. Tone policing doesn't really ever solve.
I'm
the
not
problem. It
trying
just
to
means
do
you're
that.
trying to control the conversation.
I'm
if you feel
literal-
uncomfortable with the way the conversation is going, just disengage. Just keep on going.
Nobody said I was trying to
Let
do
me
that.
talk. Here.
I'm just saying. I just was coming to mention
I can
that.
talk real nice. What would you like to talk about?
Nothing. I just wanted to say to be politically respectful towards others.
Okay,
it just came up, and because you guys were yelling at that kid, so I wanted to step in.
Which kid were we yelling at?
Right here.
Oh, well, first of all, he's not a kid. He's a grown man. He's a grown man. She just infantilized him. So I'm just. All I'm doing is
It's just it's a phrase. Sorry.
I know. I would kid. Okay, so actually, to your point, why are we here on college campuses? We are here on college campuses because one, you're not children, you're adults. First of all, and second of all, we are trying to have a discourse. It's very hard to have a civil discourse when the majority of the people in these buildings have one agenda, have one ideology that they're pushing through. And can you walk into? Let me ask you: are there any really super base conservative students here that feel 100% confident to walk into your average psychology class and say that being